What's up, guys? So, today's May 17th. My bad. May 18th, my bad. Today's May 18th, 2025. It's upload number 10. And, yeah, honestly, I got started today pretty late. And, I finished late, so there was not, like, time for cold calling was, like, there was no time. So, anyways, I did 108 sticky notes today. And before that, my parents, they went to church, and when they finished, they were gonna go eat, and they were gonna invite me to go eat. And I was like, no, should I go? Should I go not? And I was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, bro, but then I was gonna go with them, and I still I didn't do what I needed to do though. Like, I was gonna go to eat with them, but I was like, wait, I didn't do what I have to do, Like, and part of me, like, what helped me to just say no really was I saw a clip of this guy dancing with a shorty, and I was like, bro, that gotta be me. That gotta be me. So I was like, I can't, bro. I gotta lock in, I gotta do what I gotta do. And I wanted to talk, like, I was in the shower and I was thinking about luck and how people, like, some people are like, it's not luck. And it's like, it's hard work. You put hard work. It's hard work. That's how you achieve it. And some people are like, yeah, it's hard. It's luck. It's luck. But I'm like, it's a lot of hard work and luck. I think that's what everybody means. Like, you have to work hard, of course, in any business you're gonna do. You have to work. You have to put a lot of effort. You have to put a lot of time. You have to put hard work. But that hard work is what gets you lucky in a sense. And and you do enough hard work where it's like you get lucky. It's like I think, like, it rains, it pours. Or like, if you want to get, or if you go outside, you will get wet, or something like that. I don't know where I heard those and analogies. There you go, analogies. Like, I don't know about, like, well, like, getting wet is what is like luck, I guess. Going out, swimming. Like, if you swim, if you want to get, the luck or whatever, not. But it's a lot of hard work mixed with to get luck. You have to put effort to put yourself in that situation to get luck. And why I'm talking about this and why I'm bringing it up is because I'm thinking about, like, you know what, like, I only got like 2 calls. From my sticky notes, and they're not interested in selling. Well, not that I think it was like 2 or 3, but there was the first, I think, like, first or second call I received. That was like some man, and he was a no caller ID, which that happens because some people are, like, skeptical. Like, I mean, come on, I put a random sticky note on like, someone just, like, you're there and it's like you just get a sticky note saying this, like, hi, this is Alex. It got wet, so the ink put it. But so yeah, he called me no caller ID, and he was like, oh, but these people don't understand though. Like, when I'm putting a sticky note, like, they don't know that I'm not just putting it. It's not like, oh, I only put at yours. No, that's why I also got this stamp, because I was putting so much before. I used to handwrite them, and it would take me like an hour and 30 minutes just just writing this right here. Just writing this right there would take me an hour and 30 minutes. So then I got a stamp, and I feel like the stamp is not as efficient as before when I would handwrite, because it doesn't create as much curiosity. People kind of see that and they just jump to the conclusion, like, oh, I know what this guy's asking. Before, I would get a lot of calls. I feel like I was getting calls, and I mean, not everybody was like, oh yeah, I'm interested in selling. A lot of them were no's, but I would get people who would call me back and they're like, you know what, yeah, I'm looking to sell, like, in this timeline and whatnot. And that's how I was lead generating. And and now that it's a sticky note. But anyways, the guy that called me back, he was wanting to sell, but he just doesn't want to sell now. I think his timeline was like about a year or 2 years. But it's like I don't even know which one was his house though, and it's not like I can see the phone number so I can connect it back to the property, like get skip trace and then just look like, oh, was it this house? Like I know which day it was probably from yesterday. He was like, you put a sticky note on my door. I was like, yeah, I just want to ask you. And he's like, you know what? Hey, what are you? What are you, agent? I was like, yeah, I'm a licensed agent, but I'm an investor, and I focus on I never say wholesaling, but I said I focus on investing, so I'm looking to buy. You know. He was okay, and but he didn't give me nothing because like I was skeptical. He was scared. Like I was like, bro, this guy had a wall. He had a wall up, so, and I needed to learn. I overcome the wall, and I was trying, but no, that guy was just nervous, and he really didn't speak too good English either. I could tell he was from their voice, it was a Asian male. So, and yeah, and so I guess from yesterday I can look back. I'm kind of analyzing which house it could be, but I'm not too sure. But anyways, yeah, he said 2 years. I mean, I would like to follow up with the guy, but it's like I don't have his phone number. He said I put it on his door though, so that's indication that it's a house that has no gate. So if I put it on the door, that means I can knock it. But I mean, it's gonna be hard to find it. But I mean, if I just call my list and whatnot, I should be able to. I can find it. But what I did I talk about? Oh shoot. Oh, I don't know if I talked about how have I talked about if I talked about when I was talking about it's like luck or whatever, but how I only got 2 calls. Oh yeah, here it connected in it. So yeah, I feel like I'm doing this business, right? Taking action. I have to just do that. I had to do the 100. I was like, bro, I have to do that today. Like I have to put out my notes, bro. It's like, what else am I gonna do? But put out those notes, right? And I put out those notes. I put out the notes, right? And it's like it's a volume. Like I need to put more hard work so I could get lucky, you know? So I can find that motivated seller. So I can find that one, you know? I mean I put 300 so far. I put obviously way more than that, but I'm counting just from like this new 1,000 section, 300 sticky notes. And I've got in touch with 2 people that want to sell. One, it was on Friday. He doesn't have equity though in his house, so that's a sub 2. And I'm gonna have to call him and send him an offer. But like, you know what? Realistically, we're at this number, and based on your scenario, you're telling me you have an equity. I know that wouldn't work, but if you're interested, we can do a special program where we can take over your payments of your house, and possibly even give you enough money for a down payment on a new house, and like that, and then get the terms and possibly wholesale it. But that's why it's creative finance, bro. But yeah, so I was thinking, you know, I gotta do more, you know, like this is, if I'm only doing one marketing campaign, if you're doing only one marketing campaign, you better spam it out. And I was talking about 100, right? 100, doing 100, like it needs to be more volume, it needs to be more reps, everything needs to be like more like I need to be putting out more, doing more, because if it's a lot, it's hard work. And you know, it's like if I want to get, I guess, lucky, you know, by putting in the hard work, then I have to put more hard work, right? more volume. So, because I would door knock, but it was just slow. And if I were to door knock, it would take me 2 to 3 hours more to get to 100. Rather than I just put out 100, just do sticky notes, and it's like, go to the next one, sticky note, go to the next one, sticky note, go to the next one, and just do my numbers up like that. And but that's why I decided to add cold calling now, because I can get a lead source, because I know these houses are distressed. I'm literally seeing them with my own eyes, these properties. So I know these properties have some sign of motivation. Put sticky notes on them. That's one marketing method. That's one outreach. That's one effort. That's one way of being lucky and finding someone who needs to sell. Who in this business, I need to find someone who needs to sell, because if someone just wants to sell their house, they need to list it with the real estate agent. And I have my license though, but I focus on wholesale. But I mean, I have this license, but I still want to use it to I still haven't found one like that though. I haven't found a person like that though, where I will though. I will, God willing, I will. If I focus more on the agent side. I mean, I just got my license this year, so I'm still, I guess, new to being a real estate agent. But wholesale, like I've said, I've been doing wholesale, or was trying wholesale. I guess I really started seriously in February of 2025, but I mean, I did it in February of 2024. That's I started. That's enough. Like, there's so much things I can talk about, like why I decided to wholesale. There's just like and and cold calling is one of itself. It's another sign of motivation. It's another one. So if you think about it, guys, let me tell you something. There was in the January of this year. I feel like this is meant for another video, another day of talking, because I'm just yapping, bro, like for real. But the beginning of this year, I was cold calling January 1st, and boom, I was using call tools. I didn't really like that dialer, to be honest. But I was using call tools, and I could only cold call for 4 hours a day on that dialer, because it would just cut me off because I didn't have enough lines, and it was like, you're gonna get marked as spam if you keep on trying to cold call. And I was like, frick. And I didn't have money to pay for more lines, and I was like, I can't get these lines spam and I couldn't add more lines. And so I was just like, I was like, I had to do it. That was it. And I was like, all right, well, 4 hours a day it is then. And I would be just sitting there and just waiting. Sometimes I'll just have a little YouTube video on the side playing. And January 1st, though, boom, got a lady who was looking to sell. She wanted to move to Oregon with her daughter, and she was having a newborn. She was gonna have a grandbaby, a grandbaby. It was gonna be a boy, and his name was gonna be Dean. And she wanted to wait to sell until May. And guess what? It's May now. But guess what? I never followed up with her, guys. I never followed up with her, and boom, that's why I said I started taking this thing serious. Like, I was like, frick it, I'm gonna suck either way. Like, I'm gonna suck until I get good. So I just gotta embrace being just sucky and just freaking do it. Because even though if I do it and suck, that's a sucky. That's one, like, that's an attempt of me getting lucky and getting a deal to eventually get what we wanted to get paid, right? And I think I'm gonna end this video here, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. I think I already said what I gotta say, and I don't want to be too long. I mean, I've been yapping. I don't blame you guys just clicking off the video. I'm gonna try and make these videos more shorter now and get straight to the point. And not yap so much, but I mean, whoever wants to watch it can watch it and whatever. But yeah, so to get lucky though, you have to put up effort though. Right? You have to put up that effort, and you have to put yourself to get to the spot to be lucky, and that's what I gotta do. So it's putting the sticky notes, and then it's cold calling, And I feel like that will get lucky because I'm doing it, and if I just do enough and consistency, and then that momentum carries on, and boom. Hey, so like, no, it's like, it's like no results, no results. Work, work, I'm a little bit better. No results, no results. Work, work, I'm a little bit better. Oh, it's like work, 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 work. No results, but I'm a little bit better. But I'm a little bit better. Work, 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 work. No results, but I'm a little bit better. Work, success. So yeah. So just keep pushing at it. And I mean, I haven't found anybody. I mean, I found 2 sellers. But in this business, I need to, like I said, I need to find the person who needs to sell, because the person that needs to sell is a motivated seller, which is a person who's willing to sell at a discount, which is a person where we can get paid and we can make that money. We can solve the problem for them of needing to sell their house at a deep discount, and it's a win-win. Help, I get paid, they get paid, and investor makes money. So, Mr. Krabs, but I'm gonna get going now, guys. It's kind of late, this video, and I made it super long, and I'm gonna try to make it shorter. But peace out, guys. Peace out. Good night, and see what tomorrow holds, and we'll catch up. Peace out.